Welcome back to another episode of Dish It All Out. Today we're with my stepdad Babito, and he is going to teach us how to make authentic Cuban tostones.
So stick around.
Let's do it. So Babito, what are tostones?
Well, tostones are made from plantain.
Green plantain.
Green plantains.
Okay.
And we just fry them, and I have my own recipe that I do it. And they always come out crispy and not greasy. Now we're gonna prepare the plantains. We're gonna peel them and cut them and get them ready for frying. So we start by cutting the ends, and then we start making incision on the little vein here on the side. And the more incisions you make, it's easier to peel it out. I do about an inch away from each other.
So you cut the skin in
Right.
strips.
Right.
Okay.
And then they come, the skin comes right out. Okay. Or you can do it like this too. It doesn't matter.
Is it easier with the knife, with the hands? Same.
I don't know. I'm used to do it with the hands.
Okay.
But if it's something that doesn't want to come out, then I do it with a knife. But see, this one's pretty much done. Then these little things here, I just go like this. Cut them out. Clean them up. Good to go. And then this is all garbage. Now we're gonna cut it in little pieces about an inch.
And this size for the 1 inch is for the relleno or the regular
No,
flat?
this is for the regular flat.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do the ones for the rellenos.
Okay, Babito, so let's go ahead and start peeling these.
Yeah.
You say cut the
Cut the ends.
off. And then just a little incision here.
Right. It's not so complicated. See, there it's coming.
And then once you have the first one, you can go in with your hands. Now also your hands can get quite sticky with the raw green plantain. So if you are sensitive, you can actually wear gloves, and then it'll make your cleanup process a little easier too.
For the ones that we're gonna fill, we cut it in half first, then another half, and then another half. And it comes 4 out of 1 plantain. Okay, so we're ready to cook now. Well, son, we're getting ready to start frying the plantains
Okay,
to make the tostones.
so what do we need?
Okay, we have a fryer here that you can buy this fryer anywhere for about 20 bucks. It's electrical, and we have a heat control here. We want to fry these plantains at about 350 degrees for about 8 minutes.
Okay.
And then
Do we need oil?
the oil, yeah. I'd rather use canola oil, but I didn't get canola oil. I have vegetable oil, so
Any neutral oil is okay?
it's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't use olive oil, nothing that
Anything with too strong of a flavor?
Yeah, this will do just fine. And then we have strainer here to when we fry them, put them in the strainer, so it drips the oil down and then they don't get soggy.
Good.
Okay, so I guess we're also ready to start. Let's put some oil, and we'll put about I say 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches. Now we're just gonna put the oil away. We don't need that. We're gonna set our temperature to 350 degrees.
Fahrenheit.
And
I think leave it covered.
then when the light goes off, then we're ready to start putting the plantains in.
Okay.
Okay?
So wait until your oil gets up to temperature. Oil is ready. Now let's drop in the tostones for the first fry.
Do not put the lid when you're frying, because the evaporation of the water from the plantain will start making little splashes
Okay.
and it pops
So you want the water vapors to escape.
to escape.
Okay.
Exactly.
We want to do the first fry for 7 to 8 minutes. Once they are ready, place them in a strainer to drain off the excess oil. So now we're going to do the first fry for the larger tostones rellenos. Again, same process. just larger chunks of green plantain.
Now the other batch is ready to come out. And let it drain.
Okay guys, so we just finished frying our plantains for the first time. We will now go ahead and squish them, and once they're squished, we will then refry them again. For squishing them, there's different kinds of methods. Usually we use a tostone masher. This one is the one that we use to make the relleno, which makes it kind of a little cup, so you can add your own filling. If you don't have this, you can also use just a regular can or anything to just kind of squish it down. And what is your favorite way?
Actually, the way I do it, I use a Ziploc bag, and I open it, and I put it in between the plantain. So the way that I do it is I put two at a time on the Ziploc bag, turn it around, and then just use the block.
And depending how hard you squish down, it will determine the thickness or thinness of your tostone. Okay, now again, you can use anything you want to squish them down. You can even use a can. And you just roll them out. And then, here we go. There's your tostone. And now this is ready for the next and final frying. Alright, next up, to make the Tostones Relleno, which are the cup form of the green plantain, we have this kind of device, and this is what we use to squish it down and create the little cup. If you don't have one of these, it's okay. We'll go ahead and link it on the description down below. And this is the style that it will create. You can add your own favorite filling into this, and it'll be a great, nice appetizer. So let us show you how this works. Papito, you like to use the Ziploc to keep it clean, huh?
So it doesn't stick.
Ah, so it's a lot easier to remove it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Tips from the pro.
You get the plantain, you put it in the little hole, bring this one over. Just push it down with your hand, so it'll fill the little hole there. Bring this and push it gently. And now it's ready to come out. Now you just put the plastic, and there you go.
Perfect. And now this is ready to be fried one final time, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so we've fried our plantains once, and now we've squished them and gotten them to the form that they want.
Okay.
Next up?
Now we're gonna raise the temperature up to 400 degrees. Okay, we're gonna wait for that light to go off, and then we're gonna fry like 7 at a time, 6 at a time.
Okay.
Not, don't put too many, because then the oil will get cold, and then they will get greasy. Okay, so we're ready to do the second fry.
Okay, now the oil's up to 400.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Now we're gonna get about 6 of them, maybe 7. Okay, we're just gonna put them there. I'm gonna fry it for a minute and a half. We will set, start.
Alright guys, so here we have the difference of the once fried and squished and the fully done tostones. As you can see, it's a little bit darker in color, and we're just gonna go ahead and take these. This is the last little bit of the batch. Drop them in. Again, we waited for the oil to come back up the temperature, up to 400 degrees. So after that, we fried them, and we've let the excess oil drain off. We can go ahead and pass into our serving plate. And as you can see, yeah, a lot of the oil has come off, and this is a very important piece because you don't want soggy, greasy tostones. So now left is just finishing. You want to put a little bit of salt. Bam!
Bam!
And that's it.
That's it.
So the tostones relleno, are we going to cook it for the same amount of time as the regular tostone?
Pretty much, you just watch for the color, you know, that brownish color.
Okay.
Don't get it, you know, too fried, because then it'll be too hard.
Same temperature?
Same temperature,
Okay.
everything changed. There's only one trick to it. I do like 4 at a time. Pretty much.
There you go. Turn them face down halfway through the cooking process, and then when you're ready, go ahead and drain the excess oil that collects in the little cup and place them in the strainer. Alright guys, so we're back indoors. After deep frying our tostones, we are ready to assemble. The regular style tostones are great kind of plantains chips, and you can have them just with salt. We like to add a little bit of lime, and they're good to go. It's a great side dish for anything and an appetizer.
Or you can put any of the fillings on top of it. It's just
You
the
could.
preference, yeah.
But now that you mentioned fillings, the best kinds of tostones for filling are the Tostones Rellenos. These kinds have a perfect little cup that will help hold together whatever filling of your choice. We have like a Cuban ground beef and a pico de gallo. So whichever kind of filling you like, you can experiment with your favorite. Just stuff them and pop them in.
So basically, we just get a tostón and get a little bit of pico de gallo, right? And they're ready to eat like that. If you prefer, you can put a little bit of lime to it, lemon, and they taste great. The other way to do it is we get one of these with a little cup in it, and we just get some of the ground beef. And you can do it with lobster, you can do it with shrimp, any kind of crab. My favorite is crab. We didn't get no crab today, but.
Alright guys, so today we've shown you how to make two different kinds of tostones. Our regular flat styles that just have a little bit of salt, and then we've made Tostones Relleno, and you got your favorite kind of filling. We use the ground beef and pico de gallo.
Cheers.
Salud.
Have fun.
Thank you for being on the show today. Good, huh?
Very good.
You guys saw it first. Papito exclusive Tostone recipe. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, as it would greatly help us out on our YouTube algorithm. If you want to continue to follow our culinary adventure, please subscribe to the channel, as we're going to be posting videos on here weekly. And as always, dish it all out in the comments, as we really want to hear from you. Let us know what recipes you'd like us to cover and what you need help with in the kitchen. So, see you on the next one.